Welcome to the Reese Report. I'm Reese, and we are here to bring you a new show that we're going to try to do every week. We might not do it every week, but we're going to try to do it every week. And that's the locks of the week. We're in week 10 of the NFL. Teams have played enough games. We should have their tendencies. And now that the rosters are final, we know what we're getting ourselves into. And so we're going to try to make some picks. We'll keep the records and we'll show you them every week. But this is against the spread. Our normal show is not against the spread. So we're going to give you three locks that we think we can make you some money this week, and we'll throw in some bonus plays if we have them. So this is week 10 of the NFL, and this is the locks of the week. So please subscribe, like, and comment because we might make you some money. And Jose can attest to this. I've already made some money. I've caught three parlays in the NFL already this year, four teamers, and I also caught a four-teamer running backs last week, which was fun to catch. Pollard and company, just a few other guys I put on a parlay. Maybe I'll post it after so you guys can see. So I've had some good success. So we're going to bring this to you, try to make some people some money. Jose, um, give us your three locks and any bonus you may have.
So these are my locks. Well, they're not locks, but these are my opinions that I'm bets I'm gonna make this week. So first one, I like Pittsburgh cover the 3 points on the road against Washington. I really like Pittsburgh coming off a bye week. Um, I think they've been playing well with Russell Wilson. They're running the ball, they're passing the ball. Pickens is happy. Najee Harris is happy. Everybody's happy on offensively. So, and defensively, I think they have enough weapons that they can shut Jaden Daniels down. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh the +3 on the road in Washington. And then the next one, I'm going to take Minnesota -4 in Jacksonville. I don't know if it's changed the spread or not. I got the spreads from the score. So
Okay.
right now it's a -4. I don't know how this is a -4. Minnesota is just way better offensively, defensively. They'll blitz the living hell out of Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's gonna have enough time to be throwing the ball down the field. If they don't run the ball, I don't think they're gonna have any chance. And then my third lock is, I told you, I'm taking the Jets. I think the Jets are gonna blow out the Arizona Cardinals. So I'm taking the Jets at a -1.
Okay. I'm going to give you my three locks, and I will try to give you a couple of bonus plays as well. Um, So my first one is the LA Chargers. I think the LA Chargers at -7.5 are going to crush Mayonnaise and Will Levis. Um, their defense is the best in the NFL, and Justin Herbert is rolling. Uh, Harbaugh ran the ball a lot the first 7 weeks of the season, and the last 2 weeks he's allowed Herbert to throw the ball down the field to Quentin Johnson and Lad McConkey. And so now that he's rolling and their defense is rolling, I think they just outscore and pound the Titans. I think it'll be low scoring, but I think it's going to be a blowout as well. So I love the Chargers this week. I'm going to take the Eagles at -7 over Dallas. I think Dallas is a mess. They can't stop the run. Barkley's going to have a field day. Brown is questionable, which could hurt the Eagles a little bit offensively, but the Dallas defense doesn't scare anyone. They have no run game. The Eagles are playing well defensively as well, and I don't think Cooper Rush is the answer and is going to all of a sudden turn the Cowboys into a juggernaut. I think that um, their wide receivers hurt as well. CeeDee Lamb's hurting as well, so I just think the Cowboys are in a lot of trouble. So I got the Eagles -7. You can drop that to a 6.5 if you like. And I'm opposite on Jose on this one. I have the Cardinals beating the Jets. It doesn't have to be a blowout because it's -1, but I think the Cardinals, despite getting lucky in a couple of games, have more impressive wins. They had a 41-10 beatdown of the Rams. And last week they just destroyed the Bears. And Kyler Murray is a problem. James Conner is a really good running back as well. The Jets have had trouble stopping the run this year. And so if they can get the ball to Harrison a few times and trade McBride, I just think the Jets are going to struggle. I didn't like what I saw from the Jets last week against a weakened Houston team. They got no points in the first half. They were down 7-0, getting booed off their home field, and they ended up pulling that game out. But I think Arizona is going to beat them, and I think it'll be by a fair number as well. I saw Pittsburgh just destroy them 2 weeks earlier, and I think Arizona will do the same thing. So I have Arizona -1. Now, for those who like to play props, I got three players that you should absolutely take in running backs and take the over. Tyron Tracy playing Carolina. Carolina has been absolutely terrible against the run. They won last week and still gave up 193 total yards to Alvin Kamara. So even if they're successful, they're going to give up a lot on the run. So take Tyron Tracy, who's taken over the running back job from some Singletary. His number will be low, which is also a positive. So take that and look up the number because I can't do it right now, but look up the number, take the over. Saquon Barkley. Pretty simple. Dallas's run defense is terrible. Barkley's going to run the ball a lot on them. His number will be high, but he's averaged over 100 yards the last 3 games. Expect them to run the ball a lot more, especially if A.J. Brown is out. So give me Barkley. Also, James Cook. James Cook against Indianapolis. Indianapolis has the second worst run defense in the NFL. I expect Buffalo to go back to running the ball a lot in this game, and Cook should be the beneficiary. He should go over his total. His total will not be high. You can also take the rushing and receiving total to go over for any of these players because they'll be used in both the passing game and the running game. And so you have multiple options there. So there's a little bonus for you guys if you want to do that. You can also take the under in the Tennessee Chargers game. There won't be a lot of scoring in that one. I also think Pittsburgh Washington will be an under as well. I think it'll be a low scoring game. Both defenses are playing very well. I think there'll be a lot of running in that game, which could keep the score low. So you can take the under in that game as a bonus play as well. Gil, the ball is in your court. We're only counting the spreads for the record, but I'm just the bonus ones I wanted to give to you guys. So just so you know, our records will only be the spreads. Gil, do you have 3 locks for us?
Well, I like Denver to cover the 7.5 with KC. I've watched KC 8-0, but I'm watching them float through games. Like they're just barely winning. They're not convincing anybody. And out of those 8 wins, maybe they convinced one of them. They're just literally just floating by. Refs giving some calls going their way. I think 7.5 is too much points the way they're playing. So I'll take the Broncos.
I agree. I like that
The,
one.
the other one, just watching Indianapolis last week was horrible. I think Jake Allen's gonna have a field day. This to me is an easy -4. Bills win by a touchdown or more. Like I don't see Indy keeping up with Baltimore, with Buffalo scoring on this one. I say take the Bills.
Jose, are you surprised Indy gets so much respect? They're only a 5.5 point dog to Minnesota last week. Why did they get so much respect? Both you guys can answer this question.
I already told you I don't want to talk about this. I don't hate this team. Anyways, I
Okay.
think
Yeah, minus
I
four is
think
a joke. I
I
agree.
think
It's
they get the record's not that bad. Like it's they're what 3-5 or whatever
four
they
and
are. Three,
five.
it's
I don't know what they are. Yeah,
whatever. Anyways, who
yeah.
cares? Like that's how much we care about them anyway. But yeah, they've won some good games. They've beat the Steelers team. They've beat, you know what I mean? Like they've there's been games that they've impressed and stuff like that. And with Jonathan Taylor back there, he's a good player and he's always a weapon. The problem is they don't have no quarterback. That's the problem. If they had a half decent quarterback, man, maybe they would have a chance. But with Flacco, dude, that guy was he was retired for a reason.
Yeah.
If he was good, he would still be backing up
Yeah.
anybody in the NFL. So
Okay.
you got a quitter and you got a retired guy that's so whatever.
Yeah, you got a quitter and a guy on the couch. Gil, nice pick. You got number 3. Who's up? Who's number 3 for you?
Number 3, I agree with Jose. I like the +3 for the Steelers. Uh, they're just an old school type. They're coming off the bye. They're well rested. I think Jalen Daniels going to see a lot of Watt coming at him. Like Steelers are just a nice aggressive team, and I think Allen's gonna have to. Sorry, Daniels is gonna have to play like is 100% game on this one. And I'll just give a little bonus. I just think the Monday nighter you got to take the Rams at that one. I believe they're on clicks. They're at home. Cooper Kupp's back. They're all healthy. I think that one is a good. It's a pick 'em, so you should take them. I think bonus play for me. I think we've been seeing Henry hitting a touchdown every game. I think you hit him again, get Henry in that touchdown a game again, and they might lose, but get the lines in there, and even get one for Houston as Mixon usually gets a touchdown every game as well.
Yeah, I would put Collins on the list for a touchdown because they're going to try to get him the ball early to see how he's feeling, and I think he'll get a touchdown whether they win or lose. He'll get a touchdown in that game as well. Detroit's secondary is their only weakness, and so I expect C.J. Stroud to be throwing the ball a lot in this game. So look for that as well. Maybe to go over the receptions as well. Sorry, Jose, you had Pittsburgh, the Jets, and what was the other game?
Minnesota minus Minnesota.
Minnesota -4. That's another good play. Okay. All right. So there you go, guys. Try to make a little extra money there. Pay close attention. My dad's been bugging me to do this show for a while. It's a shorter version of our show to make some money. So there you go. You got our picks now. You got three-teamer from Jose. You got a three-teamer from Gil, a three-teamer from me. I even gave you a three-teamer of running backs. Gil gave you a little bonus there. There's your opportunity to make some money.
Listen, you want a bonus? McCaffrey, if he plays, guaranteed touchdown.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Yes. Kyren Williams. Kyren Williams will get a touchdown against the Dolphins. He gets one almost every game. I think his touchdown streak got broken last week. He's going to score a touchdown against Miami. So that's another one. Like, there are a lot of plays you guys can make just by watching the games. I've learned that playing fantasy really helps in that regard. And so there you go. I mean, Bijan Robinson against the Saints. He's going to have a field day against that defense. Like there's a lot of opportunities here. All you got to do is look up the stats on NFL.com and see who's a terrible run defense and pick the running back. It's as simple as that, guys. That's how you make money in the NFL. So if you're not comfortable with the games, those are always options as well. Gil and Jose have had a lot of success with this in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl. So look out for those player props, guys. All right, so that's our special. We'll try to do this every week. Nice little short show to give you guys some advice. I'll post the records after, but you'll have to tune in for our picks. I'm only going to post the records, not our picks after the show. So you'll have to listen to get these picks, okay? You can't just go to the end and see what the picks are, okay? All right. For the Mouth of the North Andrew East, that's Jose Carlos Gomes and Gil Santos. We hope you make money this week, and we'll keep track of the records. We'll see you next week on the Reese Report. And you can hit my music again. It's a short show, but you can hit my music again, all right?